Peter Pettigrew and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Epilogue. Essays. My Experience in Azkaban by James Potter. Over the weekend, I spent a single night in what I believe to be the worst place on earth. I fear the impacts of this experience will far outlast the actual time spent there. An Unfair Punishment by Sirius Orion Black. The entire premise of the Rattled Rigid program is ludicrous. While it not only subjected children to horrors only heard of in stories, this torturous punishment was unfairly weighted in comparison to the alleged infraction. My Essay for Dumbledore by Remus Lupin. I don't know how I'll get 18 inches on this, but I will certainly try. This weekend was terrible, but I made it through, and that's what counts. Having grown up at St. Eddie's, I've adopted the perspective of, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. Not only were my friends and I psychologically attacked, but also physically threatened as well. While I regret the exploding broomstick prank on the Slytherin Quidditch team and the harm it caused their 3 players, their wounds will heal. I'm not so convinced of ours. At least I had my friends with me. The only saving grace for this irresponsible act from our administrators was that my friends were there. No matter how dark events might have been, I had a solid foundation of support from the people closest to me. I honestly don't think I would have made it out without them. Growing up in a boys' home teaches you things. One thing it taught me is not to get too attached to others. As soon as you do, they're gone. Hogwarts is different though. I've developed friendships stronger than I ever thought possible. We really relied on each other in there. I'll get to the details soon, but that's probably the main point. We're stronger together. Stronger than any punishment anyway. I have led an extremely privileged life so far. But being an only child, I've done it mostly by myself. I've learned now, and partly from this horrendous experience, that my ingenuity can only take me so far. But, doubled, or even tripled by the strength of my best friends, we can overcome any obstacle. If we work together, we can defeat any threat. So, in some strange way, I suppose I should be grateful to you for that, Headmaster. While I will certainly file a formal complaint, I do walk away from this weekend feeling more confident. I actually believe this program did the exact opposite of what it was intended for. You sent us there to scare us back onto the straight and narrow. But I believe, having successfully navigated through the nightmares of that prison, makes any future punishment seem mild in comparison. So while I can confidently say, I will never, and I repeat, never, return to Azkaban, I have lost any fear of repercussions from my teachers. I suppose I should thank you for that, Professor Dumbledore. I've always been the outsider, but not anymore. I know who my true friends are. I know what they're willing to stand up to in my defense. And I know what I'm willing and able to do for them. As much as I hate to say it, I believe that little insight is owed to you. So, thank you. The Cold and the Dark by Peter Pettigrew. I don't know why you sent me in there. I don't know why you believe one prank that went too far required this of me. It's terrible in there. I still hear the voices in my head. I don't know if they'll ever go away. I hope they do. You want to know what I learned from being in Azkaban?
I'll tell you. I learned that I'm not good enough, that I don't fit in. I'm dead weight. I think I've always known it, but this weekend brought it to reality in a way I never wanted. I don't have friends. Not really. You see, I used to worry why the Sorting Hat didn't know which house to put me in. But now I know why I'm in Gryffindor. I couldn't make it in Ravenclaw. I'm clever in some ways, but not like that. Slytherin house terrifies me. I see how they look down on me, how they look through me, and know I'm weak. Hufflepuffs are committed to helping others. I can't do that. I don't know why, but I have and always will put myself first. So that leaves Gryffindor, the house of bravery and courage. What a joke I am to claim that house as my own. The other members, they dream in scarlet and gold. I realize now that I am in this house because I have no courage. I am not brave. And the only way I would make it is to leech off the courage of others. But that doesn't make them my friends. Not really. It makes them a necessity, and me a burden. I see that now. I hope I am never put through this type of situation again. If I am, I don't know how I'll make it through. I'm all alone, and I'm small, and I'm scared, all the time. I let everyone down, and I know in my heart, when things get difficult, I will be the first to be left behind. I'm sorry if this is more information than you wanted, and I hope I can rely on your confidence to not tell James anything I've written. But it's the truth, and I guess I should thank you for that, because now I know.